I need your help with Amana air conditioner error codes.
They make beautiful silverware, but they do horrible with anything with moving parts.
That doesn't tell me how to get it working right.
There is some variation in error codes depending on the model. FP is the standard error for freeze protection engaged, EO is for an unconfigured service board, while FD means front desk switch closed.
What front desk?
That comes up when you're in a motel room and the room AC is off because the front desk turned it off.
This is a home AC.
The E1 error code usually means the air filter needs to be replaced or cleaned.
The gray level indicator is a good indicator of that problem too.
LS means the load shedding is engaged and that switch is closed.
That controls whether you can turn on distributed ACs on the same network on. I've seen that used when you have separate air conditioners for each zone.
HP is the heat sentinel error, and it just means you won't see the unit do anything until the room temperature falls.
It is an air conditioner.
F1 means the indoor temperature sensor is way outside of its range, and you have to replace the thermostat. F3 can mean that too.
I have heard of it called a thermistor too.
F2 means the wireless remote thermostat needs to be replaced.
Or it needs new batteries to talk to the controller.
FB is the low battery warning. F5 means it has failed.
I haven't seen those error messages.
F4 says the indoor AC coil is either too hot or too cold.
And the F4 error means it is too cold to just be freeze protection or too hot to mean the AC needs to be turned on.
F6 says the same thing for the in or discharge thermistor.
What is indoor discharge?
The temperature sensor checking the temperature of the incoming air.
A lot of those temperature sensor errors should be resolved by power cycling the thermostat and AC, turning it off and back on.
Yes, but if you get the BR error, that's the brownout protection. You can get that notice when you turn it off and back on without leaving it off long enough to.
At least then I know what caused the error code in the first place.
LC is an error that the outdoor coil temperature is too high. Clean the condenser coils, check the fan to see if it is blowing the air, reset to eliminate the error if it is alright.
I didn't think rebooting would be necessary after a mechanical fix.
C5 can come up if the outdoor temperature coil is too high. Cleaning the coil and checking for blocked air vents usually fixes it, but resetting is sometimes necessary, too.
Airflow restriction is a valid reason for a coil to overheat and end up blowing hot air into the room instead of cold.
You may get C6 for poor unit performance as that happens, too.
The temperature inside the room is a decent indicator all by itself.